and that's winning.
True. That's winning, and winning is not easy.
That's universal in life in general. Like,
Right.
whatever you do in life, as long as you decide to focus and really choose to focus on the good in life, things gonna go good for you, man. Like,
That's real.
Right.
That's real. What's going on, world? It's your boy Judah, and we are here with the Game of Emotions podcast. I'm here with my wife and my kids, my fam. To my left is my wife, is my boo.
Hey, y'all.
Babe, you want to tell them your name, babe?
Oh, duh. Oh, my God.
see,
I thought we established that, but I'm so sorry. I am Shanice.
And to my far left is Flash 100 Yard Dash Mari.
I'm Samari.
And to my right is my baby girl, Micah Beezy.
Hey y'all.
So this is the Game of Emotions podcast, and our goal with each episode that we drop, our goal is to help you and help us focus over our emotions. We're going to dig into more detail about what focusing over your emotions is about and how to focus over your emotions. But before I dig into that, I want to talk a little bit about what do y'all think the importance of, or even the benefit of, focusing over your emotions. Babe, I'll start with you. What do you think is, let's just do one benefit apiece. What do you think is a major benefit or the importance of focusing over your emotions?
You can build consistency.
That's real. That's real.
Mm-hmm.
That's real. Okay. Flash 100 Yard Dash Mar, you got one for me?
Making the right decisions when you don't want to.
That's real. That's real. Don't make me dig into that. That's real. Michael, do you got one for me, one benefit, or why do you think focusing over your emotions is important?
It's important because it helps you focus.
That's good.
That's
That's good.
good.
That's good. Now, learning how to focus over your emotions, this is a skill set. This is a skill set. None of us are born with this. This is something that you have to be taught. This will go under the category of character.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because everybody is born with talent. Everybody's born with some kind of talent. Some people have physical talents. Some people have mental talents.
Mm-hmm.
Some people even have spiritual talents. You dig what I'm saying? But this focus over your emotions, this emotional intelligence, this whole thing about being mature and making mature decisions in the moment,
Absolutely.
that's character, man.
That is.
That's character, and that's something that you have to be taught and you have to learn, and it is legit a skill set. And that is what we are going to teach with each and every episode. No matter what the topic is, it's always going to circle back around to focusing over your emotions. And I'm going to tell you one major benefit that I have personally experienced in my personal life of focusing over my emotions. And the major benefit I can say that I have benefited and learned is focusing over my emotions has given me a level of mental and emotional stability
Absolutely.
and mental and emotional endurance. So I'm able to focus longer on a task and get it done. Also, focusing over my emotions, I have been able not to quit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Persevere through.
You feel me? Yeah,
Yeah.
not to quit.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm doing, everything that I know to do to win, and I feel like I'm not winning, and that is something that as you experience that, if you don't focus over your emotions, human nature, you're gonna quit.
That's right.
Human nature, you're gonna quit. Even if you are there in person, in your mind, you're not there.
Yeah, mentally check out.
Yeah, you're not there.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to touch on that mental checkout. Like, what more about that mental checkout? Are you speaking of?
What you mean? Like, what's the question?
Meaning, like, so you saying it helps you? Well, you will mentally check out.
Oh, if you don't focus on your emotions.
Yeah.
With that, like, just not mentally being there. Like, you could physically be there, you could physically be present, but when things get tough and you're physically present because you have to be, people will tend to mentally check out, like mentally just disengage from
Yeah.
whatever the task at hand is, and that's just not the right way to go about things because you're physically there, but you're not mentally there. So therefore, you're really not getting nothing done. You really
Right.
wasting your time. But focusing over your emotions can help
Right.
you be there both physically and mentally
Right.
to get whatever task needs to get whatever task done what needs to be
Right.
done.
Right.
Right.
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna touch on that a little bit more as well, and then we're gonna dig into the points of how to focus over your emotions.
Yeah.
right.
But what I learned the hard way, what he just explained is that's what winning looks like.
Right.
That's what winning feels like. Winning is dealing with just feels like consistent, some kind of adversity, some kind of challenge, some even just now just trying to set up to
sound.
record.
Yeah, that was a lot.
You know what I mean? But
Right.
but you feel what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
this is what winning looks like. You focus over your emotions, and as you focus over your emotions, you can work through problems. You can work through challenges, and you
Right.
can be solution oriented. That's another thing I have experienced. Naturally, when you focus over your emotions, you naturally start to become more solution oriented.
Yeah, you go find the solutions.
You will. Why don't you give us an example of, because you're more so telling us about how to do it. Why don't you give us an example of what you had to do? Like, what is a personal experience that you had to do when you were focusing over your emotions, or what did you? I think you just
Being
said being
solution-oriented.
solution oriented.
Oh yeah. I can give you a prime example. Just at work, so I sell cars, and I'm on 100% commission. So my job, it's not a clock in and clock out. I don't get paid per hour. I literally, if you don't sell, you don't get paid. So to answer your question, every day I genuinely have to intentionally focus over my emotions.
Right.
Because from a day-to-day basis, I don't know if I'm gonna sell. I don't know if I'm gonna make money or not. But I know I got a process. I know I got a system. I know I have a routine, and I have to focus on that and stay engaged with that intentionally to put myself in position to be able to even sell a car.
Yeah.
And another thing, this is good. That's a really good question. Another thing. It helps me on a day-to-day basis because selling cars is a day-to-day play.
Right.
It helps me not get so locked in on today, meaning like, okay, I made 50 phone calls, I talked to 7 people, I got hung up on 6 people, I send out emails and texts, I didn't get any responses, I didn't sell a car.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? And
Right.
X amount of whatever bill is coming up,
Right.
it helps me not lock in until today, but think about the bigger picture. Like, okay, you still got like 5 days in the pay period.
Right.
You know what I mean? You
Right.
still got, 21 days in the month.
Right. Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So focusing over your emotions has helped me to stay big picture
Oriented.
oriented. Yes.
Focus on the bigger
But
thing.
that also helps with hope and hoping for something better. And another thing that I did hear you say was it made you, there, even though selling cars is a day-to-day thing, but having systems in place. So having your system, if you rinse and repeat the system,
Yeah.
there has to be a result.
Yeah.
Right.
So
for
if
sure.
you were to give up and you weren't focusing over your emotions, then you can't play or you can't process the system the way that it needs to be processed, even though day to day, even if it's one conversation,
Right.
one phone call, you know what I mean? But that system, we know it works.
Right. No, for
Because
sure.
if it doesn't work, then it wouldn't be called a system.
Right.
Do you
That's
get what
real.
I'm saying?
No, that's real.
So even though you didn't sell a car today, but it still gave you that hope that, okay, there is a possibility that I have that time and that duration to be able to sell a car within the month.
Right.
And so then you start from, okay, not today, but maybe tomorrow,
Right.
maybe
Having
the
that
next
faith.
That's
day.
that hope.
Right. Right, and that's what focusing over your emotions do. Because if you don't focus over your
You get
emotions,
stuck up on every little thing.
right, you get stuck. You get stuck in that one moment because you didn't sell a car or you did not speak with how many people that you wanted to speak with. And then once you already not focused, then all these other different emotions start to play.
It'll bum rush you.
Yeah.
It'll bum rush you. And I like how you said system. And we're going to get into the system of how to, because focus of your emotions, there is a system to it. There is a process.
There is.
Yeah, it is. But right before this quick commercial break, I'm going to give you the system and the breakdown. We'll be right back.
Hello, I'm Samari McCord. I'm a student athlete at Marshall University and a motivational speaker. I run the 100 and 200 meter dash and the 4x100 meter relay. I have completed my freshman year at Marshall University with a 3.4 GPA. During this time, I have been fortunate enough to break the 4x100 meter school record and place top 5 all time in my respective events. If you would like to come along with me on this journey, you can visit my NIL shop and purchase your merchandise today. Go to www.themccordspeak.com, click on Samari's NIL tab, and get your merchandise today.
Thank you.
Now that system you was talking about, that rinse and repeat system, focusing on your emotions. The good news is it is a system to it.
Right.
It is a process to it, and we have it broken down to just 3 simple steps. It's 3 very simple steps on how to focus over your emotions. Number 1, you have to identify your emotions.
Yes. What you think about that, Micah? Identifying your emotions. So can you give me like an example? Yeah.
Identifying emotions. So when you're identifying on your emotions, you have to know what your emotions mean.
That's good.
That's really good.
What emotion are you feeling right now?
Tell the truth. You can tell the truth.
Tired.
It's been a long day,
Right.
It's been a great day.
but that is the first step of focusing over your emotions. Like identifying how you feel on a real, like not faking it, not trying to suppress that emotion. Because I'm gonna be real, I'm tired myself.
That's what we do.
Let's just put it out
we
there.
do.
But like,
Know
it's
the emotion I'm feeling right now?
it's
We
just
know.
having like the discipline with yourself to really identify how you feel and really acknowledge it and accept how you feel. Like you're not always gonna be 100%, but that don't mean you shouldn't handle your priorities. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, that's very good from both of y'all. It's very good, but you gotta identify those emotions, because if you don't identify your emotions, you can't do step 2 and 3 in the process.
Yeah.
Step number 2 in the system, in the process of how to focus over your emotions, you have to understand your emotions are what, Micah?
Your emotions are not your friends.
Oh, you talking to somebody one time. Your emotions are what?
Not your friends.
Okay, your emotions are not your friend. I'm going to explain to you why. Human nature, our emotions are not our friend because our emotions are not logical.
Right.
They're not practical.
Mm-hmm.
They are not reasonable. And our emotions are extreme. In human nature, emotions are extremely negative before they're extremely positive.
That's so true.
For real.
Why does it? I wonder why. I mean, I do know why, but I'm just saying.
Human nature.
Like,
No,
yeah.
You said you know why. Why were you
No,
going?
I mean, I know why it's always why it is that extremely negative,
Why?
because I mean, it's like Mari said, it's human nature. It just
like
it's negative first.
People is like, you know what I'm saying? A good portion of the time, the bad outweigh the good, unless you decide to focus on the good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like with disco, the bad definitely outweighed the good.
It was tough. It
The
was.
bad outweighed the good. But it's
Yeah.
like just like having that in you to choose to focus on the good, not the bad. You know what I'm saying? Because like anybody can choose to be down all day, be sad all day,
Yeah, that's
be angry
real.
all day. It takes real focus to choose to be happy, to choose to focus, to choose to get what you need to be. You know what I'm saying? Choose to get stuff done.
And that's winning.
True. That's winning, and winning is not easy.
That's universal in life in general. Like, whatever you do in life, as long as you decide to focus and really choose to focus on the good in life, things gonna go good for you, man. Like,
that's real.
Right.
That's real.
I agree.
That's how winning is done. So so you have to understand that our emotions, they're not logical, they're not practical, they're not rational, and therefore they are really not our friends like that. And then step number 3 in the system or the process is you just have to focus. Focus on what? Focus on the task at hand. So whatever it is that you were in the process of doing, I give you a prime example. Even the show tonight, us video on tonight, there was something that really emotionally bothered me. Like, then it's just real talk. It bothered me, but I couldn't sit there and let that emotion not let us come and shoot.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? This is life. This is how the game goes. Like, you're going to be on track to try to accomplish whatever you're trying to accomplish, and things are just going to, that's just life, man. That's just the game.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you the difference between the winners and the losers. The difference between the winners and the losers are those who make the because this is a decision.
It's a decision. Absolutely. It is a big decision, because once you decide to do that, literally your life changes, but you have to make it. Nobody else can make the decision for you to want to do better, for you wanting to focus.
It's a daily decision.
It's a day. Oh my gosh.
It's so not you got to choose to win every day.
Yeah,
every single day.
You talking my language now.
Every day.
You talking my language.
Rain, snow,
yeah, man.
Sunshine.
That's how it go.
You have to choose to win every day, and start with yourself.
That's how it go. But I'm going to tell you, the difference between the winners and the losers are those who make the decision to focus over their emotions, who make the decision to identify how they're feeling, understand their emotions are not their friend, but stick to the task at hand. Focus on the task at hand. And you're not always going to get this right. You're not always going to get the task done 100%.
That's right.
But the simple fact that you keep trying, though, that's the game right there.
Yes.
That's the game.
Yes.
And then what ends up happening is, as you start to repeat this cycle on a daily basis, it gets easier.
It does.
It gets
over time.
easier, yes.
But that's where the consistency is built.
Exactly.
And that's where the systems come in. That's where they come to play. Yeah. Because it's a system, regardless if it's something you do daily or something that you do monthly, but it is a type of system. And it's a system. If you believe in it, then it works.
Exactly.
If you see results, then it works.
For sure. No. Because human nature, we are systematic. Human nature, we're systematic. Whether you don't have a system, that's your system. Or whether you do have a system, that's your system.
But it's true. But that's true. I'm glad you said that, because when you don't have a system in it could look very chaotic for you, but that might be your system.
That's your system.
And there's results from a chaotic
Come
system.
on, you're going to get results.
And if you have a system that works, then you're going to see positive results in that system. Same thing. Good decisions, bad decisions. Good consequences, bad consequences. It all comes with the game. So here we're trying to make sure that we are all winners. And so we're teaching those basics of how to simply focus over your emotions.
And that is literally the genesis and the core of our message, from this episode until the final episode. That is the core of our message everywhere we go, starting with us.
That's it.
Starting with us. This is something that we talk about. We talk about this consistently. We talk about it a lot, because focusing over your emotions is a daily play that will lead you to small wins. That is for sure.
Right.
That's for sure. But that's our time for today. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all can check us on all social medias at the McCords Speak. You can also visit us on our website at www.themccordspeak.com. If you want to book us to come and speak to your school, speak to your team, speak to your organization, go to our website, visit us, fill out that booking tab, and our booking manager will be with you as soon as possible. Any closing remarks, anybody?
Make the decision to win every day.
That's good.
For sure.
That's a punchline right there.
That
I
is
like
a punchline.
that. I like that.
That is a punchline. Well, with that said, that is our time.
I mean, did you have anything you wanted to say? Oh, you're good. Okay.
Because
okay.
I'm reading her emotions. Man.
Okay, sorry. I
Yeah.
apologize about that.
Yeah. So, like I said, with that being said, that is our time. We are GONE gone.
Every day, our emotions try to control our decisions, but here's the truth. When you commit to focusing over your emotions, you control your future. That's why we created a simple 3-step system to help students rise above their emotions and make winning decisions. If you've been encouraged by this podcast, we'd love to send you daily motivation straight to your inbox. These quick emails are designed to keep you focused, inspired, and ready to win the game of emotions every single day. And also to let you know every time we release new episodes. Head over to themccordspeak.com and join our free email list today. That's themccordspeak.com. Because when you focus over your emotions, you collect small wins daily.